Alright guys, so I told you not too long ago I was going to be making videos again, so here I am. This video I want to devote a video about the theories and speculations that I might have about the Monsterverse, or is it particularly Godzilla King of Monsters. For those of you who don't know, that's a sequel to Godzilla 2. Anyways, as far as speculating goes, I hope this is a good movie. I really do, because I'm actually more excited for this movie than Godzilla vs. Kong. But, it just has so much potential to be like the Dark Knight of the kaiju movies, which I think was what the last American Godzilla movie tried to do. But I don't know. Just bring it back to its serious roots, because it was serious in the beginning. But, I don't know about those leaks with that whole Lucifer, thing where that studio had that video and someone seen like this dragon design. It looked like it had 3 heads and stuff like that. And people are like, oh, that's Ghidorah, you know. From what we've heard, I think it's possible that could be a concept design is what I'm going with right now, because both the studio and Michael Dougherty said it was fake. But the thing is that video got taken down, and a lady ran over to the monitor clearly to turn it off, like it wasn't supposed to be on. And they're working on Godzilla 2. And not to mention the fact that when they said, asked what it was, they said it was a project called Lucifer from a dragon or something, and that came out like 10 years ago, some old project. Well, why would they have some CGI rendering basic model of a 3-headed dragon for that project when that was 10 years ago? Why? I mean, 10 years ago, a dead project or whatever. Why would you have that thing on your monitor still in like 2018? I don't get that. But so there is some credit to those people who think that, you know, they might be up to something there. I don't know. Talking about we had two different people talk about the early screening, which happened not too long ago, about the movie. One of them was a Jeremy Conrad from Twitter, and he basically, this guy, he somehow gets deep spoiler scoopy type stuff. Scoops from different things. Like, I think Fox is ready to sue him because he leaked, he didn't leak, but he let out some information about a Deadpool, I think, early screening. Deadpool 2 early screening. And Fox is threatening to sue the guy, so that adds credibility to his claims. But from what he says, this is Godzilla King of Monsters is going to be a very kaiju-oriented film with weak human characters, which I'm not really that into, but he says basically it's just going to be Pacific Rim, you know, big monsters fight with weak characters, which I'm fine with that if it's like a popcorn entertainment thing like Pacific Rim or something. And yes, I know Godzilla is a popcorn entertainment too thing, but he has so much more substance. The original Godzilla proved this, Shin Godzilla proved this. Some of the Heisei, many of the Godzilla movies actually prove that the series has a lot more substance than just giant monsters destroying stuff. But, I don't know. That, another person on Reddit, I'm not going to quote it, but I've heard it a few times and I've read it. On Reddit? Never mind. Basically what he said is that the acting was good, and that, there's some pretty strong character moments. Millie Bobby Brown, the girl from Stranger Things, is in this movie. And he said that they only really use her in like strong emotional parts of a movie. I guess what from both reports say they've only seen like an hour or so of this movie. And anyways, he also claimed that the special effects were half done, but they look great. So imagine what they look like when they're finished. That's gonna be cool. And he said Mothra had a thing with yellow powder going around her, kind of like the Enchantress from Suicide Squad, how she kind of had like that black, I don't know what you would call it, floating around her, but that's what he said. There's like a yellow powdery thing going on with Mothra. So that's interesting. Nothing really about Ghidorah. They're definitely saving him for something. I wouldn't even expect to see him until like a shadow of him in a second trailer. So until we actually see the movie, that's pretty much it as far as the leaks go of everything I wanted to say. Oh, but he also did say Mothra's colors were very vibrant, so that would be nice from the other less vibrant monsters. We haven't seen much more color. I think that Jeremy Conrad guy also said that this movie is more Kong Skull Island than it was Godzilla 2014, which that could be a good or bad thing. I actually really liked how Gareth Edwards integrated the real thriller aspect of the movie. I can understand why people were upset because we didn't show Godzilla that much, but I still want to see that same sort of thing whenever he enters anywhere, or any of these monsters, anywhere, enter anything, any city or whatever. It should be like this second coming type apocalyptic, thing. My biggest concern is that they aren't going to top the 2014 trailers as of right now, because people are talking about, many people, including myself, more hope than think, but I really hope it is, that in July when Comic-Con 2018 comes out, the trailer for a movie will drop. And I hope that's true. I really do. Because, well, I mean, that would be great. I don't know if I'll be able to top it, though, because the 2014 trailers were, oh my gosh, they were amazing. But I don't know. I'm expecting more epic-y, like Kong Skull Island, where it's like monster fights and stuff. I hope not, though. I hope they kind of conceal it more. But, yeah. This movie's, I hope it's good. I really do. Because this will continue perpetuating a cycle between Legendary and Toho to make this sweet spot that we got right now. And many people, including myself, believe it will last until like 2020 or 2025 or something like that. Which, yeah, because the Godzilla series has always done this. It's always had some points where it was really high and really popular. And then after we got oversaturated with content, it died down, and then it just kind of hibernated until the next upbringing. So right now we're probably in one of the biggest Godzilla saturations we'll ever have, and it's great with 2 different studios making them. To be honest, I'm actually more excited for this movie than Infinity War at this point, until Infinity War comes a little bit closer, but I don't get like super excited. But Godzilla, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to figure out what else to say about this movie. Some other fan theory I wanted to try to address or something. Oh, one more thing. While we're talking about kaiju movies, I might as well say that there's been reports Mechagodzilla is pretty much confirmed to be in Ready Player One, and Gigan and a couple other kaiju I think are scheduled to be in there. But anyways, that's all for this. See you next time, guys. The Lophosaurus out.